We're learning Zillah Nishmas Etta Ahuva Bas Yaakov Maseches Kidushin Perek Gimel Mishna Dalar. May Omer Kol Tanai She'eni Tanai B'nei Gad B'nei Reuven Eina Tanai. Any Tanai that's not similar to the Tanai by B'nei Gad B'nei Reuven is not a Tanai. Hainu we learn out things from Tanai B'nei Gad B'nei Reuven. Shenamar, what does the pasuk say by B'nei Gad B'nei Reuven? Vayomer Moshe Aleim. Moshe told B'nei Gad B'nei Reuven, Im Yavru B'nei Gad B'nei Reuven, if they go over and fight, then they'll get, with the rest of Klal Yisrael, then they'll get Eretz Gilead. V'ksiv, and it says, V'im lo yavru chalutzim, if they don't go over, so then they're going to be like everyone else, and they're not going to get Eretz Gilead. So Rashi explains, you learn out from here three things. First of all, you learn out that Mechal Lav Yata Shemeyahin, that it had to say, Im lo yavru chalutzim, what you're not going to get. But if you just make a one-sided Tanai, Im yavru b'nei Gad b'nei Reuven, then you'll get this. So then, even if you're not Mekayim the Tanai, you're also going to get it. That's not a valid Tanai. It has to be the reverse also. The second thing Rashi says you see is that you need the Tanai Koidem L'maisa. Im Yavru, if you go over, that's the Tanai, then the Maisa is what you'll get. And the third thing is that you need the Hein Koidem L'lav, because it first says Im Yavru, and then afterwards it says Im Lo Yavru if you don't go. Reb Chanina ben Gamliel Omer, Reb Chanina argues, Rashi explains on Tanai Kafel, that he holds that you do not need a Tanai Kafel, and it was only specifically over here that Moshe Rabbeinu had to say what's going to be V'im Lo Yavru. Because I would say that if they don't go over, then they're worse than everyone in Klal Yisrael, and they don't get not here and not here. So therefore, the pasuk had to say, Im lo yavru chalutzim, that they're still going to get like everyone else. But normally, a Tanai does not have to have both sides, and you would say, Mechal hein, hata shemei alav. Mishna hey, hamakadosh es isha va'omar kasavar yisi shikanes varehi levias, levia varehi kahanes, aniya varehi ashira, ashira varehi aniya. So he says he was strict in the fact whether she was a kahanes or levia, whether she was poor or rich, but he hadn't spoken out anything. Hareizu mekudeshes, since it's only dvarim shabalev, and dvarim shabalev ain't a dvarim, it's still mekudeshes. Menei shaloi hitiasa. She didn't trick him. Mishnah continues with another halacha, unrelated. Ha'imra liisha rea mekudeshes li la'achar she'ez gayer. If a guy tells an isha, after I become a ger, I want to be mekudeshes to you. Oy la'achar she'ez gairi, after you become a ger. Or an Eved says, la'achar she'eshtachar, after I become free. Or he says to her, shivcha la'achar she'eshtachari, after you become free. Or he tells a woman, la'achar she'yamas ba'alecha, right now you're ish, but after your husband dies, I want to marry you. Oy la'achar she'tamas achlisecha, after your sister dies, right now you're achlisisha, but afterwards I want to marry you. Or he says, la'achar she'yachlis lo yivamecha, after your yavam gives you chalitza, I want to marry you. Right now she's a shemeres yavam and she can't get married. So in all of these things, since b'shas the Kidushin, it wasn't chal, and it's only going to be chal when something else comes into the world. So we say, Eino the makdish davar shaloi bal olam, Eino the makne davar shaloi bal olam, and therefore the Kidushin is not chal. The Meir in the Gemara holds that it is mukudeshes, and the Gemara brings a list of Tanoim that argue and hold adam makne davar shaloi bal olam. The last halacha in the Mishnah, Chen oimer l'chadera, im yalda ishtecha nekeva harei hi mekudeshes li einu mekudeshes. If he tells his friend, if your wife gives birth to a female, I want to be mekadesh to that daughter, it's not mekudeshes again because of davar shaloi bala olam. Taisus and Adayik that over here, Rameir, even if he argued in the Reisha and had mekudeshes, over here it could be his maskim that it's einu mekudeshes. The Mishnah ends off, but if she was pregnant, and it was recognizable that she was pregnant, then dvarim kayamim v'yolda nekeva mekudeshes. Then when the child's born, the kedushin is chal.